let's talk about hoarder mentality. I don't know if you ever met someone with this kind of mentality. So basically it is about people who have this crazy need, I would call that a need, to collect some of the things. And it is not about like having a normal collections and stuff like that. We all collect, or we like to collect some of the things, but someone who is a hoarder definitely has this crazy need to collect so much amount of stuff that you can't even call this a normal thing. And someone who has this mentality, I would say that this person is somehow, I mean, we all collect things for different reasons, and we all know what are our personal reasons, but I would say that people mostly collect things like that because they were born and raised in different time. So what I'm trying to say here is that I have faced some of my family members who have this kind of need to just always collect things to the crazy amounts when you can't even step into the room. And I have also witnessed my other family members who have different kind of mentality, who are absolutely throwing everything until like they have just a little amount of stuff, which is also not very normal. Let's be clear. I mean, I think the normality is balanced. You save things that you really need, and you throw things that you really don't have to collect or put it somewhere. But the thing with some of my family members that I have seen, and some of my neighbors that I have seen, that have this kind of hoarder mentality, they're usually older generations, so they grew up in completely different environment, in completely different conditions, where they faced huge sanctions, where it was not really affordable and to buy new stuff, and they were collecting things in order to repair them and fix them, and somehow they would keep things for this reason, to repair things when they got broken or something like that. So that is why they were like at the beginning started to really collect some of the things. But the problem is when things are getting out of control. So when you put stuff from the floor to the ceiling, that's really not normal, let's be clear. And when you have this constant need to save things all the time, no matter how they are useless, or you will never use them for any kind of purpose, but you have a need to put them somewhere, to save it, like this sick need to save everything, because you might need it one day. that's where the problem comes. And I really don't know what is the solution. Talking with these people and telling them you have a problem didn't really help, and they always told me, like people who knew about some of these problems, they always kept telling me, you can't do really anything, which is sad. And unfortunately some of my family members did this because they had some kind of illnesses like Alzheimer's disease, like dementia. So they kind of didn't really do that on purpose, but somehow they passed that on next generation.